Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to some more Monster Train as we continue our quest for our last and final soul, in which we need to play the Umbra and win with them in order to get it. Now, I was given a suggestion in the last episode of something I can try with it to combine with them, and something I have done before, so I know all too well the full power that this build can do. And that is to play with the Umbra as the support clan, using good old, what's his name, Wilden 10 as our champion, because this man is a beast! Something in the wildwood unsettles my mind, granting me visions of its very roots when I rest there. But these roots form a creature predating both hollows and channelers. Was there some soul before the wildwood? Well, if there was, and if it's this guy, he is going to get very, very fat on power. So who do we have today? We have Root Seeds and we have the Shade Splitter. Should be nice and fun. Let's go and what souls am I using? I am using Showtime. Why am I using Showtime? Because the last time I tried to play the Umbra in this mode, we ran out of space for the poor little morsels so bloody quickly. So I'm going to try and play this in order to rectify that. So what do we get? Restoration Detonation, classic. Packed Morsels, add 3 uncommon or rare morsels units to your hand. Very nice. Animus of Speed, Quick, Ability, Swift Shot. What's that? Attack, Swift Shot. Attack any enemy unit any enemy unit. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Well then, Wilden 10, let's see what you have available to you. You can either make yourself quick and enchant everything with quick, or get Ability Needle Bloom, which has a 3-turn cooldown to give you 3 stings, and every time we cast a spell, you get 2 attack. Not gonna lie, this thing quick looks better to me, especially as it enchants quick as well. What artifacts do you give me? Sting spells get plus 20%, 20 spell power. Of course. Of bloody course. I'm gonna take that regardless, because I like Sting, but of bloody course that's what happens. So which room blows up? Of course it's the big one on top. Do I genuinely want to risk putting everything up here, when this is a floor involving Infested? And it is now that I've realized, again, I don't have room for these poor little morsels. So I guess this shield suit is going to become very big and beefy. Oh yeah, and it's on no speed because of the way I ended the last one. Whoops. Eat, Shield Steward, eat. Grow big and strong. And then you know what? Spear Stewards, grow, eat, become strong. Everything must eat! Marvelous. And the fact that we start with you able to attack means I can immediately go zap, die, and then we just win without a worry in hell. Yeah, that's right, Wilden. Beat 'em up! What do we get? Vine Grasp. Okay. Awakening Thicket, a room. Friendly units have plus 20 max HP and restore 10 health on resolve. Ooh! That's a fun room. Okay. Razor Sharp, apply 12 attack and minus 2 health. I think I'll take the room. That's a fun room. Packed Morsels for more morsels. A number of assault, deal damage, and on kill, gain morsels. And then apply Rage and Ember Drain to a friendly unit. Let's go with the Antumbra Assault. so that I have some offensive spell, I guess. But let's see, what are the things here today? Overachiever, but you've got a Merchant of Steel and the Light Forge, and an artifact. What's the upgraded artifact do? A Gear Mask, god damn it. Thaddeus the Indulgent with another Merchant of Steel. And then you giving our champion 10 melees, which is really bad because he's kind of one of our major hitters. I think I want at least one Light Forge before I go to you. However, that is a really, really bad one to start off with as our curse. I honestly think I have to go to Thaddeus. And just accept that I'm getting a lesser Merchant of Steel to start with, which is really bad, and I don't want to. God damn it. Right, I can either get health, which I don't need, or duplicate a card. Is there anything I want to duplicate? Nothing that I can immediately think of. If I go this way, I lose 2 cards, which I don't need. I like my cards. And an Umbra card. So do I want a second copy of something I already have, or do I want an Umbra card? Well, Umbra cards can include a Morsel Maker, so... Hello, Morsel Maker. Good to see you. Don't want to remove any cards. Let's go. I can accept Titan Skin 1. Let's do this. Which floor? This top one again. But you gained an upgrade, so I can go whoop, whoop, and a whoop. Let's go. Why are you taking so little damage? Oh, is it because you don't die? There we go. Yeah, it's because you don't die otherwise. Okay, go. Ooh, hello. Let's use the Awakening Thicket. And then... honestly, I think I would rather 2 of these. There we go. Go! Nom! We are making very, very big boy. Ha 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 ha. Right. I don't think there's anything else I can do, because there's no point swift-shotting you, because then I can't use it against the boss. Well, I would say, who do I want to use it against, but you already die, so it's not really much point caring. I suppose if I do that, you lose a little bit less attack, so... but overall... we still just win. Yeah, you can definitely, after seeing the strength of which the Shield Steward is becoming, definitely you can see the kind of power that the Mr. Wildend will become if we get him on the same floor. Let's take the Wildwood Sap for here. And then... you really want to make sure I get Ember Drain, don't you? I'll take the Mind Collapse. Right. An Awoken unit and equipment, or an artifact and nothing. Is an artifact worth the same as an equipment and room and Awoken unit? Maybe. Maybe. We don't really have a artifact at the moment because the first one I chose was kind of a meh. We haven't felt the need for one yet either, but... you know what? I'm going to choose this path. What do you both give me? Boiler Room. 1 energy when a unit dies. Define die. Does eating count as die? Does eating count as slay? Eating does not count as slay. Does it count as does being eaten count as dying, though? A husk hermit. Now, you are technically better in every way than the shield steward to take that initial thing at the... to take that stuff. Let's take that husk hermit, sure. What options do I have? Holdover. Excellent. It's not really a good one to hold over yet. What about equipment? Multi-strike. Multi-strike. Anything with swift needs a multi-strike. Or sorry, anything with sweep needs a multi-strike. And then, quite frankly, just giving you some more health. Forget the spikes, it's the extra health. Might not be the worst either. Same with you, actually. You know what? You need it more. And then 14 attack onto Miss Speedy. Yeah, that's why I waited. Titanite. Damage shield. Honestly, yeah. Do I want to give you 20 HP just so you live? Yeah, sure. And then none of you are worth upgrading. So what one's holdover? And the answer is probably a shade splitter, because why not? And then there's nothing more I can do. Go. Hi, Thaddeus. You like to eat. How generous. So do we. Oh, and this became the super floor. Right, okay. Shade splitter, how much can you grow? How much stupid energy is this going to show? Alright then, let's see just what happens here. Mr. Wilden is growing. Hee. And isn't he looking like a very nice big boy? Yeah, now the great question. So, how much energy do I get next round, and does this boiler room count? Because you're clearly going to kill that thing. But, beyond that... No. Eating does not count. That's a shame. Alright, let's immediately just murk you. Go. Nom-noms. I need as much floor space as possible. That is not what the one I needed. Wildwood Tome. Consume. Apply quick. Ironically, I do not need that. Old Growth. Rejuvenate. Plus gain 10 max HP. Equipment. Plus 10 If I put that on the same floor as the thing that's constantly healing us, that's stupid. And the Crucible Warden. On Gorge. Gain 1 damage shield. Okay. You know what? Sure. Dipper. Apply 75% of this unit's buff stacks to friendly units. Or attuned and gain plus 10 magic power. Would attuned affect the plus 10 it gives? So in other words, it's not 10 magic power, it's 50. You know what? I've never picked you up. I'm willing to grab you to find out. Yes, it is 50. I need a magic shop, thank you. You upgrade the Light Forge, but I need an upgraded Merchant of Steel, I'm sure. Don't need it for you because you're fully upgraded. Don't need it for you because you're fully Do I need an upgraded Merchant of Steel? You know what? I don't think I do. Let's grab that Light Forge. And again, go for equipment, room, and a unit. What do you give me? Void Armament. No. Stoic Plate Mail. No. I guess a boiler room, maybe? It has a purpose if I pick it up first, I guess. And then, quite frankly, I don't think I need either of you. No, I don't. Okay, I love you, but jackstrips. I can take -1 card draw. So the middle one became the superpower. Okay, superpower. Let's go. I'm glad I summoned you down here. Alright. Go. Let's actually give you this wildwood sap, just to help keep you alive. Then I've got no reason for this shield steward, so go. Now I should summon that there. I love how you're gaining health. Go. I'm beginning to wonder if I just should accept this thing's a tank and then put Wild Den in the background. Alright, go. Ascension. Spawn an Ozvine Sentinel. Okay. Incant Rage. Well, I guess I'll use them up here instead then. Come, everyone, enjoy your meals. Yes, eat away. This is an all-you-can-eat buffet. After all. The plants need all the nutrients they can get their hands on, after all. Haha! Now this is fun. This is a logical one for me to pick up. This technically gives me more synergy thanks to this channel heart. I'll go for the Unleash because it's new, because I haven't used it before. Tempting! Very, very tempting. Ember Cache. Add 3 excavated ember to your discard pile. Honestly, I'm going for the room. Can I somehow combine rooms? Please? Do I want 2 morsel makers? Or do I want to try and get, like, whatever morsel thing it is that doubles them up from the Umbra? I think I'm better off duplicating. But there is a Merchant of Steel right there which I could use to upgrade it. You know what? I'll go here and grab this for the fun. Bad choice. Bad choice. Alright, Wilden Den, what do you get? Ooh, Sweep or Multi-Strike. Okay, well, you're a random one. You're the upgrade, so I'm guaranteed to get you. So let's get the Sweep. And then we'll get the Multi-Strike. Ooh. Ooh. There's absolutely no reason for me to give you like this. Unless I get the Butter Biscuit. Then there might be reason. I don't even know what I'm buying anymore. Dualism. Fuck, that would have been amazing on that guy. Honestly, I'm saving my money. Mirror applies 3 rage to enemy units on shift. That's fine. Ah, you're the Mega Floor. Okay, Wilden. Let's see what kind of monsters we can create. Oh, and I start with this one? Ooh, you're too kind. You don't give me any whatchamacallit, though, which is a bit more nasty. Alright, go. How are you gaining 40 HP? I need an explanation on this. Oh, right, because you're enhancing each round. That's how. Alright, go. This is just gonna be the same thing over and over again, isn't it? Me just constantly going like, yes, let's summon ourselves a morsel. No, I've done that wrong. I need to be on a different floor. Hold on, allow me to fix my mistake. We do this, we summon our morsel here. We upgrade you, and we upgrade you, apparently, because why not? Now, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead and screw off and die. Free money. Yes, yes. Constantly just slowly increasing your health like that. Does it make you feel big? Does it make you feel cute? I'll have you know it's none of the sort of anything. And here I am with all my places full. How unfortunate. And now it's time for the end, in which you just simply die. And I can finally give this guy his thing, but he's not going to even use it, which is a shame for us. Regardless, I suppose I shouldn't let the feast go unattended, so enjoy yourselves. You're a goddamn beast. Silver. It really just can't give me the right one, can it? Oh, another one? Yes, please. I don't even know what I want it for, but it's too good not to take. Although, then again, you're another X card. And that's a lot of damage. And we do get some good energy. Yeah, screw it. Yeah. Yes, please. No. I don't need fragile. Sarge? No. Gassed Bud? Actually, you know what? With the amount of X cards I have, I might want to take you. Just because it'd be hilarious. Screw it. Why not? Go for the joke. Right, what are my options? Upgrade the magic shop and the trinket shop. You know what? Let's go for the bonus money, because then I can guarantee using it against Lilith. And Lilith is still the annoying one, quite frankly. So, money, artifact, in which we get create an ethereal copy of the first card you play each turn. The first room card played each battle is applied to all floors. So what is the most likely my first card each turn going to be played is? More than likely it's going to be a Shade Splitter, which means I just get more morsels. I have enough rooms to put on every floor, so I'm going to go with the Emote Tome. Okay, well then, let's see how we can upgrade you. First, let's get another multi-strike, because of course we want another multi-strike. And then we might as well get more health and whatnot, I suppose. And sure, they're not surviving. You want to make the middle one the big floor? Okay, we can do that. Well, that's everything. Go. When in doubt, we want morsels. And as many of the goddamn things as we can muster. 720 damage. You know what? I was right for this one. A shame I can't use it on the very first thing ahead of me, but regardless. I love how you just ignore this anyway. Go. Warning, souls do not duplicate. You know I'm not doing this for the duplicate soul, right? You can't tell me that when it's an ethereal copy. That seems a little redundant. Just go and enjoy your snacks. You know, this is actually the perfect room. I should have just summoned you up top, because these things would just kill themselves, and I'm an idiot for not doing so. Alright, well, go. They have no idea what's awaiting them upstairs, do they? I love how Wild and Den's just poking through the roof like, hey guys, what's happening? You know what, screw it, Wild and Den, you do not need the old growth, and he already has regen on him, so let him have it. Let him get his health. Alright guys, enjoy your meal! So I guess the big question today, is this a showcase of the Umbra with all their little snacks? Or is this just Wild and Den being a goddamn beast? Ooh, I actually lose this, do I? Ooh. We're hungry. Yes, yes, I know you are. I am just min-maxing this for no good valid reason. Because we know what, they're just going to go upstairs and Wild and Den is just going to nuke them. Oh. Oh, that made me win. Well. Wild and Den, you're teaching your little plants well, is all I can say. Enjoy your snack, everyone. Slap. Magnificent. Focused growth. Restore 20 HP twice. Yeah, okay. Return eaten cards to your hand. Trigger feeding on friendly units with eaten. Oh, now that's an interesting one to get. Because if I can hold over that, that means I can apply more goddamn stuff. Ooh. Grovel. Apply damage shield 1. Add 2 uncommon or rare morsel cards to your hand. I'll take the feast, honestly. Can I hold over the feast, please? I can't this round, but maybe next round. I think I would like the Celestial Alcove, just to see what it is. Titan of Savagery, you say? Huh. Granted, it means I have to use the shackles at the beginning of every fight, which is annoying, but not impossibly intolerable. Maybe. I think what it means is I wouldn't be able to use the Animus of Speed on the first turn. Not that I think I need her anymore. Because this man's a monster. Titan Skin 5... Rage 5, permanently gain Rage on Revenge, or 2 HP for every, or 2 attack for every missing HP, with plus 40 HP. And quite frankly, we are constantly increasing our health thanks to the morsels. Screw it. Husk Hermit, become a monster. Now, do I want to remove cards? Honestly, yes. Remove these boiler rooms. I don't need them. Purge a card at the end of battle. No. Deployment phase, draw an equipment card. Yes. Trial rewards. I don't need that at this point. It's a bit too late for that. Enter with Lifesteal 2. We're mostly quick anyway. Advance the back enemy unit when it enters your train. We sweep. We don't care. I'll save my money for the actual, you know, big boss trinkets in the next run. Top floor becomes the super one. Okay. You know what? Fair enough. Let's just feed Wild and Den, because he's probably going to be the monster we want to see. I'm actually legitimately wondering if I want anything on your floor other than you. Just because you do just nuke everything. Okay, first we feed. We then use a Shade Splitter to give me some more morsels. Root seeds, because why not? Eat, boy, eat. That's right. Burn. Die. I don't care. The train must grow bigger. There is never enough train. Right. Go. Now, I do not deny, both of those are annoying, but who cares? We win again, apparently. We already win, apparently. But I might as well do this the fun way. Because the fun way is to minimize the damage we take. So, get screwed. Get screwed. And then if you don't mind, give me nom-noms. This husk is out for blood. This husk is out for blood. Wretch, return eaten cards to your hand. Ooh, very tempting. Channel song. Again, quite tempting. Furnace tap. Apply multi-strike and ember drain 4. You know what? Fine. You know what? Fine. Do I need to make this husk even more grumpy than it already is? The answer is yes. Now for the final round, in which I'm against the Merchant of Trinkets first. Okay. We have the option of equipment or a room, or a alcove and pyre. I am missing 3 pyre health, so technically not wasted, but I'm tempted to go for the armory because we got the improved Merchant of Arms ahead of us, and I want to see what equipment I can get to combine with what I already have. In other words, this old grown, in which I thought I had more than one. I now have more than one. Oh, yes, please. Oh, yes, please. Fuck. That's a shame. There's no point in you. Why couldn't you show up earlier? however, I can take. X-cost cards and cards that cost 3 or more have permafrost. I'm legitimately not sure if I want that or not, because that just means they're gonna stay in my hand. I think I would rather take +1 card draw. And then I guess I can take a little bit more money. Mark of Invasion. Ooh, okay. We can take that. So which is super floor? I think you're super floor. Ugh. You know what? Walden Den, you've had your time in the sun. I want to see what this monster can become. Go. Okay, well, first things first. Go fuck thyself. And go fuck thyself. Okay, let me rechange this. First of all, go fuck thyself. Second of all, go fuck thyself. Then go screw thyself. And then we're done. Go. You irk me. The fact you exist. Okay. Go. So you have killed one of my morsel guys. I am not a fan of that. Okay, go. Another multi-strike, you say? Tempting. Very tempting. And you're gonna die this turn anyway, so... I confess, I don't know what's killing you before you kill everything else. Oh wait, it's the fact they have more than 4 HP. That's what's killing them. And then you're just gonna die to the Witherbloom, I see. Eh, screw it, let's give him more multi-attack, ready for the big fight. Go. Who needs energy? Clearly not me. Let's go. You don't even take off half his health. What's your incant effect? Apply Witherbloom and Malaise. Who cares? My boy is hungry. And he intends to eat. Another old growth. Oh, another awakening thicket, meaning I can get the... Because I already have 2 old growths, I can get this twice. Yeah, okay. I already have a feast. Gem Trove. Apply damage shield 1 to friendly units. Add 3 morsel cards to your hand. Okay. Okay. Honestly, with the amount of energy I've got, let's go with the Gem Trove. What do I want? An artifact. At the end of turn, add a Vine Grasp spell with Ethereal to your hand. No, because I'm suffering for card draw. I'll take the free room. Stasis Crystal. That could be hilarious. Upgrade an equipment room to be deployable and have -2 cost. Yes, please. Shame I can't get it twice. You're funny. So are you. Neither are particularly the best. And you know what? To hell with it. Make them one size. It means they can grow more. Heal up the 3 health that I'm missing. Remove consume. Yes, please. Spell chain. Because if there's anything we need, it's the ability to feed more, probably, actually, rather than more morsels. Upgrade a spell with -2 cost? Sounds perfect to me. Plus 40 spell power. But it adds consume. That's a shame. Double stack the multi-strike. Double stack the multi-strike, but never gain any energy for the rest of the match. It's a shame I can't then add frozen onto something. Where's my holdover morsel? There he is. That is really good, but if I use it too early, it completely fucks me. But it is also hilarious, so I am definitely doing it. And then we'll just go. Because we're now out of money to be able to buy anything. Gain dualism at 50% health. Okay, sure, suit yourself. Middle floor became the hyper-dangerous one. Do I want it to be on Husk Hermit or Wilden? Husk Hermit is funnier. Let's just summon the train stewards just so they're out of the way. I've got too much deployable. Wow, you really don't kill anything? I did this precisely so that you would kill things. There is no point caring about you getting stunned because it's only going to be for a single turn. Go. I'm glad I got a heal. Although that's the wrong thing to do first. So first, how many cards do I have in my hand? 8. Now it's 7, so I can I need to remove something. I suppose this method gives me morsels. I have reached the floor limit too much. And do not have any space for more morsels. Talk about first world problems. Look at all these morsels I cannot place. How absolutely nonsensical do I want to go? And I'm thinking the answer is yes. Go. I have no energy. Oh, look at that tiny Wilden. That's so cute. Look at him. He's adorable. I think he's also bloody invincible. Oh, why are you killing him? How? How? Oh, don't be like that. Just take your 20... Just take your 2300 damage and be happy. But I still love Ember Drain 14 currently. It is a good thing I have tons of, you know, free, easy, cheap cost cards. Alright, I can't even summon any morsels because of these shackles. Well, alright. Bye, enemies. So how annoying is it right now that you're going to die just because the eating triggers before the whatchamacallit does? I think you die in one round versus me. Oh no, you did 3 damage to my pyre. Whatever will I do? Oh no, you broke a stage of the train which I wasn't even defending. Whatever shall I do? I'm sorry, you lose HP. Like, this one kills that before it even triggers. I use the card because why not? Go. No! My snacks! Those were my snacks! Snack stealer. Glutton's Maw, ability chomp. Destroy a friendly unit and gain a 15 attack and health. Triggers gorge and eaten. You know what? If that's not a Umbra piece of equipment, I don't know what is. I'm picking it up just to make it whatchamacallit at the end. Mastered, even though I don't need it in the slightest. And then I'm picking up Little Cat, because guess what? I got 41 cards in my deck. That is a huge boost to anything I play. Oh my god, the little morsels might become monsters. So the room up here is the one that got enchanted. What do I have that I can actually use to defend myself against you? Okay, that's too much defense. What if I place 2? What if I place just 1? What if I place none? Haha, there we go. That's what we needed. Alright. Go. Now, I don't exactly have much choice about this floor because of the fact that they're stunned, and I didn't have a method to defend against that. Yes, little warden, chomp the poor train steward that was just minding its own business. Go. Oh, that's a 1-turn cooldown. Huh. Okay. Do I do it again? We still have 5 turns to go. Is it too early to do it? Honestly, with my card draw, yes, it is too early, and I'm not going to do it. That equipment is actually really good. Look, I'm doing this because it gives you plus 10 max HP in the end. Die, because why the hell not? So you have absolutely nothing on me, right? Yeah. Yeah. Food. Food. Magnificent, glorious food. Must gorge on everything. Go. He dares you to hit him. I love how the Showtime Soul overrides the shrink equipment. That's kind of cool to me. Is it worth gem droving? No, because then I get too many. Eat that. Summon that. It's still my first hand, so I need to do this, because then I get a second. Everything must feed. Feed! Go. Okay. So, my hand is full. Next turn is the final turn. So what I need to do is one of these, that, go. I was about to say, right now, the prayer is simply that you survive 2 attacks. You can survive 1 attack. Because if you can survive 1 attack, I'm pretty sure you have the attack, or sorry, 2 attacks, you have the attack power to just annihilate this woman. Which we can see right now. So let's make sure everyone is fed up full of snacks. Everything must eat and feed. Beautiful. Pure beauty. And like this, we get our final soul. Glorious. Awoken level up. Unlocked the Shard Channeler. Spikes on friendly units deal +1 damage per stack. That would have been amazing last week. Sap Tap. The first time each turn a friendly unit is healed, draw 1. Ooh, very nice. Awoken level up again. The Shattered Shell. Sweep. Slay. Apply Slay. +3 attack. I'm not sure if that's as good as the one I was just using. Actually, yes, it is, because that one can stand at the very back doing that, rather than at the front. Pyagro. Consume. -2 draw turn next turn, +1 energy for the rest of battle. That would have been hilarious this run, because it would have done nothing. Awoken level up again. Awoken's Rail Spike. Consume. Draw X and apply -1 cost to those cards. Cannot draw additional cards this turn. Okay. Petrified Crucible. Spikes deal +1 damage per stack. Oh my god. Spikes, plus that channeler. One spike does 3 damage. Umbra. Making of a morsel. Add a morsel minor to your hand, aka the one that gives +3 at 9 attack and 9 health at the same time. Very nice. Only the most trusted of morsels are allowed to mine mine most of the precious metals. Even fewer are allowed to forge the valuable creations of the Umbra Shroud. So to be allowed into these sacred forges was an honor indeed. Shade Lamp. The first time each turn an enemy unit dies, add 2 morsel units to the hand. Alright. Umbra level up. Cave in. Descend all units. Hilarious. Abandoned Animator. Abandoned Ant Umbra. At the start of each turn, add a common or uncommon morsel into your hand. Basically the same equivalent to every faction that has just disposable units, such as the Hellhorn with their imps, the Pyreborn with their whelps, etc. That's not a surprise. Okay, this would have been a brilliant run to increase the Mimic, but it was more hilarious doing it with the Grunt. And I think that's the thing at the moment. The Grunts can have souls attached. The champions can't. And honestly, sometimes that soul, such as the Grump, is just that much better to have. So, yeah. Either way, Butterball leveled up. Plus 15 health, buffet 2. I'm not sure how I expected that to level up. I didn't expect buffet. That's not bad. Karma 2. Deal damage to attacker equal to the attack. Gain melees 2. So I think that went down. So that does mean you gain melees yourself. Meaning that Karma card is literally just the Shield of War, or whatever it's called, but worse. K. Wormgut. +1 space on each floor. If all 3 floors have friendly units at turn start, gain energy. Yeah, I like that one. That's decent. And then everything is just slowly, gaining power. Hell yeah! Mastered cards, of which there are thousands. Glorious. What is this cutscene we're about to witness, then?
Is it ready?
It's as ready as it's gonna be.
Let's have a look, shall we? This...
Now, I know what you're gonna say. Yeah, I know it's not technically a seal, which is a lot different than how you initially drew it up.
Is ingenious, Hef. You managed to turn the rift into a gate. I could never find a way to stabilize the flow of the soul stream as a stable aperture. It kept collapsing in on itself, but somehow you managed to solve it.
Well, I wouldn't say it was ingenious. Just took some elbow grease and a bit of trial and error. As long as we keep a watchful eye on it, the life mother won't be a problem, and it means souls can keep passing through.
We will need a gatekeeper, and I think the task must fall upon me.
You? That means you'll be staying here, watching the gate, forever, if it comes to that. I was just thinking of building a steward to do it.
No, this task is too important for a steward. Besides, I have spent too long denying my past. As the Titan of Souls, this is a role that I was made to do. Perhaps I can find a way to do it better than I once did.
I can watch the gate too, if you ever want to go on vacation or something. But don't go on vacation too long. I'd hate to have a real job. Anyways, toodles. I don't think I'll ever get used to her doing that.
I have known her for eons, and I am still not used to her doing that.
I love that. I don't know why. That line just tickles me quite a lot. But wait, what about the rail and the skull crusher?
I am looking at more than I'm looking at a more than capable blacksmith to take my stead. You've already done so much while I was gone. And I will never be too far to assist you. The Covenant outpost is merely a train stop away.
You'd better come round. I'd hate to be the only mechanic around the outpost. Not that I'll be needing the extra hands, of course. Well, I guess you've got a new job to do. Better get to it then, gatekeeper.
Time to get to work.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's kind of a nice happy ending for things. I mean, we still have the infinite fighting, and quite frankly, I've now unlocked the 3rd soul slot, so I think I've got no excuse not to try out Tangle mode from now on. Which ought to be an interesting change. So yeah! We've got all the souls unlocked, we've got all the factions to try out, still we've got technically a couple of, you know, secondary lords we need to find out. So, if you want this series to keep going, let me know in the comments down below, as well as what combinations you want to see me try now. And don't forget to include combinations of souls, after all. We've got plenty of things here we can try out. After all, we still have that... After all, we still have this super pyre build I want to try out. And see how it works out with Herziel. You know? 'Cause that ought to be funny. I'm not sure if it's good. It ought to be funny. But, everyone, let me know what you want to see and what kind of things you want to see. What kind of options you can think of. I'd love to hear everything you want to see me try. And if you enjoyed today's episode, obviously be sure to leave a like. But, everyone, I'm afraid that until the next time that I see you, it looks like it's time for me to bid thee all farewell and good day and finally, good night.